Today we're taking a look at the new Creality Falcon A1 Pro. This is a 20-watt blue laser, perfect for laser engraving and cutting. And there's an optional 2-watt infrared laser you can easily swap in that unleashes new possibilities on all metal and plastic. This whole unit comes ready to go out of the box with minimal setup, and you could be up and running in under 15 minutes. And the best part of all this thing is 100% beginner friendly. I'm fairly new to the hobby myself, and the Pro model is robust and gives you great bang for your buck. Now the exciting part is when this big old box arrives on your porch, and it's got some good weight to it. But overall, the unboxing and unpacking experience sets a great tone. Everything is well packed, foam all the way around, form-fitting foam for all of the included components. And once you get everything out, you can really see what a beauty this Falcon A1 Pro actually is. So we've got a good sized workspace here. We've also got the camera built into the lid, which is a nice touch, makes it really easy to calibrate the camera and line up your projects on the workspace. The fun part is always peeling off the protective plastic. When it comes to the front door, you will need to remove the handle, but they give you plenty of tools to work with. Just pull out these screws right here, then you can pull the plastic right off, and then naturally you've got to re-secure the handle back to the door, but that's pretty simple and straightforward. And then the touchscreen control panel literally is plug and play, one single plug, and then it slides right into its holding slot on the side of the laser engraver itself. But once that's done, you're ready to boot up. You'll probably want to create an account with Falcon Design Space for both the app and desktop. But overall, the touchscreen is really responsive and gives you tons of access and information. You can check uploads that you might have on the device, change settings such as the air assist and exhaust, and all the other things you might expect from a touchscreen display. Now the A1 Pro features two LED light strips in the front and back of the unit. Compared to the A1, I feel like this offers better image quality when taking a picture of the workspace and isn't going to hurt when it comes to remote monitoring. Another great thing is that this offers autofocus or auto leveling, so say goodbye to leveling blocks. The red laser you see right here is a rangefinder and tunes it in perfectly every time, so no guesswork. Having said that, if you're trying to work on a highly reflective material or highly absorbent like black, autofocus might not work, so sticking just a small piece of paper right on top easily remedies the situation. So first things first, you'll probably want to run a calibration test. Just follow the instructions, make sure the dotted card is in each square properly, and then move to the next step. From there, it's going to run an engraving test. You can just use the included basswood if you don't have any on hand. And last but not least, make sure you save a file of the calibration test just in case, so you don't have to do it over and over again each time. Now we're ready to go. Falcon Design Space has an image library full of different images that you can use. Just for some quick, easy options, you can resize them, move them around, and overall the software is fairly straightforward, but I'm not going to go into a detailed tutorial right now. Now, if you'd like to do a wide range of different metals and plastics, then you're going to want the 2-watt infrared laser. So let's talk about how we can swap that easily between the two. There's a small lever on the side of the connecting harness. Press that in while you lift up and it pops off easily. Lift up the lever that holds the lasers in place to the main mount, and it's going to slide right out quick and easy. Now all I have to do is drop in the 2-watt infrared laser, and the installation is the reverse of removal. Don't forget to press in that little lever on the electronics harness. Literally takes less than 1 minute once you know what you're doing. Let's wrap up with use cases. As I said, I'm new to the hobby, and each material is going to have its own learning curve. With the infrared laser, I started experimenting with things I had laying around, like this wrench, which is a steel wrench that's chrome plated, I assume. And surprisingly, the engraver did well the first time with no issues. However, with these black aluminum business cards, I'm still working out the details. And the reviews were mixed from other people who have used them for engraving. But if we look at the first pass, overall it engraved pretty evenly, but I guess somewhere along the line, the card must have moved during the engraving process, which is why it's arced at the bottom. However, on the second pass, I used magnets to hold the aluminum card down, and now everything is exactly where it should be, but for some reason it has a little bit of an ombre top to bottom. Once again, I don't know if it's me, the laser, or the material. However, on attempt number 3, I think this one actually turned out the best and everything looks nice and even. So I guess we'll chalk this up to a learning curve, and don't forget to auto level before each session. So before we wrap up, the last thing to consider is where do you want to keep your laser engraver? I keep mine in the garage here, but maybe you have a dedicated workspace or something like that. But they do create fumes, etc., depending on the material you're working on. Wood's not that big of a deal, but if you're working with acrylic and other metals, you're going to want to be able to exhaust properly. So I keep mine in the garage on a rolling cart like so, and then when I am doing my engraving and cutting, I just kind of put the pipe out the door and lock it off. If you're going to have this inside, you'll definitely want to consider investing in maybe a carbon filter or a purifier so you don't have those fumes lingering around inside of the house. But aside from that, the new Creality Falcon A1 Pro really steps it up. I love how it is wireless. You can connect to it via Wi-Fi, whether it's with your laptop or your mobile device, making it just that much easier to get to work without having to plug in, quote unquote. This thing is amazing, packed full of different features and benefits, and I'm really excited to see where it's going to take me and you as well.